engage.
The Rancors Brothel.
You're going to get a tire iron. Alertness roll. Nurse Jared.
29 under 40.
The car's sitting off kilter.
Like we parked it on a hill?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Like, is the ground shifting underneath it or tires flat? What's going on?
You got a flat tire.
Damn it. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and get this changed, see if there's a spare here.
You walk around the side of the car to get in the back. I'll be goddamn 2 flat tires.
Okay. Where's that tire iron?
In undescribed tools, you've got a tire iron.
Okay.
Follow the tracks leading to the woods.
By yourself?
No, I'm waiting for tire iron and the rest of the group. Going slowly and looking at the tracks as we get closer to do the tracks change at all?
Let me think about that. Let's also wait for Jeff and see what Jeff wants to do.
Oh, fuck Jeff. He left.
All right. Well, I can put you two together and leave Jeff somewhere else. That's fine.
He's got the gun, so I'm just behind him.
What kind of gun do you have for the audience?
Glock, standard. I don't know. I would have my.
This is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world.
I would have a standard issued gun, and then probably have a smaller personal gun, I guess.
Jeff, they're going for a walk in the woods. You going for a walk in the woods?
Did I find any other point of ingress?
Oh, okay. So that's what you're gonna do. Roll search.
And to clarify, we're going for a walk to the woods.
Okay.
Yeah.
To the edge of the property.
Yeah.
Not like through the state lands and
You don't
not coming back.
You don't see anything. You walk around, you don't see any other footprints, you don't see broken windows. I don't know what else you'd be looking for. There is a door to the back of the house, windows on all 4 sides. It's a...
I'm looking for anything unlocked.
Oh, okay. Garage door is unlocked. There are only 2 doors in the house. So back door, front door. Back door is unlocked, or back door is locked, front door is unlocked because you just went out of it. Garage door unlocked.
What's your character's name?
The garage does not connect to the house.
Correct. It is a separate 2-car garage.
Trey.
Trey. I motion for you to come out like on the porch.
Okay.
Close the door. The detective and I are going to go check out the tracks. Somebody slashed our tires. They're flat.
Sweet. Same tracks we saw running off into the woods?
Don't know. I mean, those were here before we got here, right? So I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys go ahead. I'll keep an eye out here. I am gonna go check out the garage.
Sure. You go to the edge of the property, Troy, and the tracks. Obviously, you have tree cover and more significant foliage this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see the tracks change once they hit kind of less of the packed, grass and sort of get to the mud and the underbrush. The footprints get longer.
Okay.
Still fairly visible, but now it almost looks like, when people are on those, what the hell are they called? They're not ellipticals, are they? Not the ellipticals, but the thing where people, it looks like they're running like gazelles with their arms and like it does the big swishy motions.
Yeah, the skiing thing.
Yeah. They're starting to become like longer, almost sliding or gliding patterns through kind of the muck of the underbrush.
I'm going to reach down where the long tracks are. Is there any type of residue?
You're getting that sort of viscous, muddy, mucusy sort of. You open the garage door. There are 2 vehicles. One is a 4-door sedan. The other is more of an SUV. The sedan looks to be covered in a fine layer of dust and is unused. The sedan looks like it has puddles drying underneath it, like it's been driven relatively recently.
Okay.
You see a lawnmower, some gardening tools, kind of what you would expect in a garage. Some tools. Nothing crazy. You do see that all 4 tires on both cars have been slashed.
Okay, is it just like a simple puncture or is it a slash?
It is a slash.
Oh, shit.
Like multiple like claw marks or just like
If you're going to get starting into the forensics of it, we'll need a forensics roll, but it's not a...
No, but I mean, have you ever cut a tire?
yeah.
Have you ever tried to slice it?
It's not easy.
It's just a puncture.
yeah.
Something that can actually slash it is
Razor sharp, yeah.
or extremely strong.
Yes, and...
Yes, and see all of the above.
So we're all meeting in the garage then, I'm assuming, and checking out the other flat tires. So you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Like, this lady's husband got into something wrong at the university, went for a walk in the woods and became woods something, and now is woods something Santa coming back for his daughter.
Maybe. I want to know what's in those presents.
It's the Vitch.
Did she bring something home from the university and wrap it up as a gift? And this thing is looking for it.
Okay.
But I mean, it took a particular interest in the daughter, right?
Right, but it was in there going through the presents.
Right.
And doesn't want them to leave. Doesn't want anyone to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these tracks, and you said are there still like definite like start and stop to these, or does
It's getting a little more fuzzy.
Okay.
Like when it, if you were to leave a track you can't leave a track when sliding on ice, but you have that like, oh shit, and your foot is sliding and you go like, 2 or 3 times the length of your foot. It's almost like that.
Okay.
Like it went from clomp, clomp, clomp to like sashaying, sliding, ice skating across the...
But like the width of the track didn't change. Just the length.
Correct.
Okay.
I think that's a good way to describe what I'm picturing in my head.
Okay, let's get back in the house.
I'm thinking maybe since we still have some daylight, maybe try to follow these just a little bit longer to see if we can see if they change direction, stop anywhere.
We're out here in the middle of nowhere. I'd like to at least have a map or some reference or land markings or something maybe that she knows about nearby.
Did she say, or was it you that was describing these as federal woods?
Well, I think that it butts up to a state park at some point. So I think that you get, she has a certain amount of property. Some of the neighbors have some property, and then it kind of turns into
Federal land.
Yeah, eventually it kind of turns into ditch land. And then she said there's the Appalachian Trail and like parks and stuff eventually if you go far enough.
Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. If where does this become federal land? That would probably be better surveyed.
I mean, if your cell phone works, you can kind of pull it up on Google Maps. I mean, it wouldn't give you anything precise, but you can kind of see that, property lines wouldn't necessarily be drawn.
No, but if this was federal land, those would be kept somewhere.
You get the sense that federal land probably starts several miles out.
Okay.
She owns a portion of those woods, but then it kind of gets into some gray area of undeveloped wooded area.
I like the idea of asking about the presents, figuring out why whatever was interested in those.
Okay. Well, we'll turn back.
Okay.
I am going to grab some kind of gardening tool that I could club something over the head with.
Any preference?
Sledgehammer.
Yeah, man, when I'm setting up the garden, holy shit, that 15-pound sledge, so useful.
You trying to drive stakes, to map out your garden and,
Garden weasel.
Oh, yeah.
I think you want my dad had one. I always thought it looked like a wicked weapon, although it would never work. What the,
With like the shuriken things?
Yeah.
Oh, scythe, yeah. Like hand scythe?
Well, but like the ones that were interlocked with gears that would turn, so like you would push it like almost like a vacuum cleaner, and it had like...
It would till the ground.
It was like it was like a manual tiller, but it looked like you said, they were like shurikens because they were spikes on a wheel, and all those wheels were interlocked together on a rod.
I know what you're talking about.
Haywood Banks made a song about it.
Yeah,
No, I'll grab a shovel or something.
Yeah. You could walk it back in with a shovel.
Garden shears.
Walk into the house with a shovel, a tire iron, and his gun pulled.
Oh no, my guy does not have a gun.
His gun. Yeah, you all go back into the house.
I'll leave it by the door.
Tina has made hot cocoa. Yeah, she's like, I think a storm is gonna roll in.
I gotta ask you something.
Yeah.
Is there anything in those presents that somebody might be looking for? Something you might have brought home from the university? Something that might have belonged to your husband?
No,
Well, your daughter just described it as being in here going through the presents.
I mean, I thought it was an intruder. I never really thought about going through the presents.
Is the daughter engrossed in her TV?
Mommy, I want marshmallows.
Let's go get her some marshmallows.
Can I do a human on Tina?
Sure.
Nope. 84/40.
Okay.
I'm
I also would have failed the human.
Yeah, I don't have it. I got like 10%. I'll go in the kitchen with Tina and I will very quietly say, there are 2 cars in your garage and ours, all with tires slashed.
Oh my God.
Somebody was in here looking for something and it doesn't look like it looks like they're coming back.
Do you think they would be here to take Sophia? I won't let that happen.
Neither will we. But if we know what they're looking for here.
Well, all I know is that it looked like whatever was trying to grab Sophia. I didn't see anything with the presence.
Okay.
I mean,
there's nothing wrapped up under there that's anything other than whatever random toy.
Yeah, no, there's nothing there. It's just regular stuff. I actually haven't even put everything out yet. We're waiting, my parents are supposed to be coming in a few days, for the holidays.
Nothing weird in the stash. Huh?
No.
Okay. Nothing you can think of in the house that somebody would be looking for.
No.
Yeah, I get it.
Am I giving you just enough pause to not know if this damsel in distress is a damsel in distress?
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect.
When you were looking for signs of egress, did you find any? I can't remember.
No, I didn't find anything else that was unlocked except for the garage door.
I'm going to check that fireplace, like inside. Is that woodsy stuff in there?
It doesn't look like it's been used in a while. But at this point, you guys are kind of expecting it, so you're looking for it. You see sort of a trail of ooze and sort of that mucousy slime, like just outside the fireplace. And if you kind of track it in, it looks like you can see it inside the fireplace as well.
Sweet. Is there an interior room without windows?
Let's see. I'm imagining this as a center running hallway with probably, because they built it outside, there's probably a natural light. There's probably a bathroom. I would imagine a bathroom would be on that interior hallway. Say a bathroom and a coat closet. Everything else on the first floor probably has windows.
Okay. Mention to Tina, if something happens, get ready to grab, I can't remember the daughter's name. Sophia. And get in that bathroom.
Sophia. Oh my God. Like, okay. She goes and puts some marshmallows in. She's got the bag and she spills a couple. I kind of picks them up and kind of gives you all a look.
You mind if we get this fire going before this weather moves in?
Before you do that, I had an idea because I was thinking the same thing. I'm going to take a lighter and just like scrape a little bit of that stuff and like try to light it on fire and see what happens.
Okay. It's an idea. I want to check some. Hold on. I'm also reading a few other things.
Because my fear was the stuff being like highly flammable and trying to light a fire and then.
And he didn't say no.
Yeah.
I didn't say no right away. Let me put it this way. It doesn't go up like lighter fluid or gasoline, but it also doesn't not burn either, if that makes sense. Like if you ever lit, trying to think of a good example.
What's it smell like when it burns?
I mean, kind of rot, like not good. Have you ever burned, like it's not easy to do, but have you ever thrown like detritus, like what do I want to say? What do you call it? When you,
like mulch?
Yeah, like it sort of a pungent earthy aroma. I'm thinking about when you turn it and it fucking loam.
I know what you mean.
It's a nasty, strong, earthy smell. But when it burns, but it's not like it's not a cool, fun, magical whoop, and it goes up.
Yeah. It's like a slow smoldering peat bog.
But you do light it and it does. I saw recently, the only thing I can think of, and it's a dumb comparison, but I saw recently somebody pointed out that Crayola crowns burn because they're basically candles.
It's wax, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of like that. It's not almost like a candle kind of melting. It burns and dissolves, but not like, it's not like putting a lighter to this table. You know what I mean? It definitely does react to the fire.
Okay. She's taking the marshmallows back out to Sophia and whatnot. I'm going to kind of look around the good kitchen.
Okay.
Bottles, jars, something like that.
I mean, it's a kitchen. You can probably find stuff like that.
Okay. Couple of mason jars or something like that.
Sure. Where are we going with starting the fire idea?
Yeah, I just asked Tina if we could light the fire before the weather moved in.
Yeah, just say he said hold on a second, so that's why I was waiting to see.
Yeah.
I was making sure that everybody was good to start that.
Sure, let's go ahead and light a fire. Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
There might be some old wood in the shed. We don't like you're not seeing a crate of wood there or anything. She doesn't use it. Sometimes when my dad comes up, we'll light it for the holidays, special occasions. But I don't have any wood ready for it.
That's separate from the garage?
No, she's keeping it dry in the garage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll run out and grab some.
Okay. Trey's going out to check that. What else?
Can we call a tow truck?
Sure.
Or at least some sort of bring tires to us service?
Tires are us.
Yeah, Saturday afternoon, make a call. Luck roll.
in Mountain Town, USA.
Yeah.
I'll let you call.
I would actually think that
You got fucking AAA.
I would think that a town like this would actually be more prepared for that. I didn't say high or low.
You did not.
Low. That's an 80. That is not low.
You don't get anyone to answer. This isn't any sort of weird or unnatural shit. It's just fucking Saturday before the holidays.
Tina, you said that you were expecting your parents.
Yeah, they're going to be here. When did they say they're coming in? I think they're coming in on the 24th.
So still a few days out.
Yeah.
So we got the call on the 20th. So this is the 21st now.
Yes.
Okay.
When did we find out when it happened? Was it just the night before?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a little over 12 hours ago.
Okay.
Jeff, you go out and Trey gets some wood.
I'm also going to look for some gas in a gas can or a lawnmower. Or,
Yeah, you can find there's not a lot. It's winter. It's not,
yeah,
should
I don't
probably
need
do
a
the same
lot.
thing
I just
do.
want some to put in some mason jars.
Yes.
Snowblower.
Snowblower's not a bad
Yeah.
not a bad call. That makes more sense for the area. It's an old snowblower though, and an old lawnmower. I wonder if it's like a 50-50 mix. So it's not like boom gasoline, but it's still flammable liquid. So yeah, you can find a little bit.
Okay.
I'll say you can get like, do you want all of it in one mason jar, or do you want to split it up into a couple mason jars?
Split it up into a couple.
So you want 2, 3, okay.
2.
So you've got 2 like, I don't know, 2 inches, 3 inches.
Get a
each.
rag and put in each one.
Okay, alertness roll.
You're making dirty Molotovs.
No.
Perfect. Anything else you guys are doing in the house?
I'm just gonna look around for anything occult-like, or I don't trust
Excuse me,
it.
ma'am. Can I see your secret witch altar?
Yes, I got bad vibes about Tina, and I don't think it's entirely kosher. So I just want to make sure there's nothing here in the house. Just gonna peruse.
When Googling about the husband earlier, or can we maybe Google further? What kind of professor was he?
Specializing in ancient linguistics. How's that sound?
Yep.
Unsurprisingly cryptic. I wish we could have gotten to the university.
I did give you that option.
Now we have slash tires and no AAA service.
Yeah.
Well, that's just because they don't want to work on the Saturday before fucking Christmas. I like to imagine his call went through and it's like, hey there, this is Stan's Auto Shop. We're going to be closed through the 25th. If you need anything, call Rex. Hey, this is Rex. If you need anything, call Stan. That kind of bullshit. Yeah, fuck it. Jeff, there is a whoosh of air. As I like to imagine, it's very cinematic from my point of view, not from Trey's point of view. But you're like, oh shit, drop the rag. And as you bend down to pick up the rag, the fucking shovel just smashes the wall right beside you where your head was. And you turn around to see a grimy, smelling Santa Claus covered in the cloak. It looks like they're wearing a plastic Santa mask and beard, and they just sort of the body, the shape, everything's moving, and we use the word undulating because it's a great word in ways that don't make sense, but that shovel just just smashed the ever-living fuck out of the shelf and just shit's flying everywhere. But you're far enough away. What's your dex score, Jeff?
12. No, I'm sorry, 10. I'm used to D&D. Dex and Con are switched.
High or low?
High.
It's your go.
Okay. I'm going to grab another implement and take a swing at it. Okay. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm going to try and disarm it.
Okay.
Unarmed attack.
And is that an opposed roll?
You got the book.
Well, yeah, but you actually read it. Oh, by the way, roll sand.
Pass.
You do not lose your shit at seeing creepy undulating Santa Claus.
No, I said I'll be right back. I know it was coming for me.
Yeah, I almost said I'll go with you, but then I said no. I'm staying with the gun.
Aim, attack, called shot. What are you looking for again? Disarm. There's an attempt to knock an object from the target's grasp using the unarmed combat roll. This is only possible if your agent has both hands free, is in hand-to-hand range. You're holding 2 glass jars of flammable liquid.
Okay.
Would you like to drop them?
How far away am I?
I mean, you guys are...
Okay.
He swung a shovel at you.
But talking about distance, how far is the garage? Would we have heard, the banging of a shovel into the wall?
Probably not. It's not like super distant, but it's probably 75 feet or more. I mean, it's a separate structure. You probably didn't hear the banging. If Jess starts yelling, then you'll probably notice. But at the moment, it's far enough away you would not have heard the shovel.
We also have Sophia watching. It's Christmas time. Santa Claus is coming to town.
I'm gonna try and go around one of the cars and get past him.
Sure.
Athletics or I just run.
You could just run. If you pass in athletics, I'll give you more of an advantage. If you just run and he just runs after you, he's going to get another attack.
Nope.
Okay. You go to like sweet ass slide over the car or something and don't quite make it.
Yeah.
But you are around the corner. He chases after you and swings the shovel again. That time it connects.
I'll fight back.
Okay.
Put him up.
What did you get?
Let me look and see how to do that. Defense rolls on page 53. Dodging and fighting back. If you win the contest, you're not protecting.
Is this essentially like you grabbing the shovel as it comes at you?
Yes. So you have to have a higher success than me? Is that how that works?
Correct.
Fighting opponent. If you win the contest, you take no damage. So even before Dex order, and it becomes your agent's single action. An agent who's already taken an action can't dodge or fight back until the next turn. You move before me. You used your action already.
That was the last round.
You're the top of the order.
He acted before me.
Surprise attack.
Okay.
You're both on 10. You won the luck roll, so because it's an agent who's already taken another action that turn can't dodge or fight back until the next turn. Because I've never understood how you dodge or fight back if you're higher in the order.
Okay.
Alertness rolls from the two of you.
Oh boy.
Extreme.
43 over 40.
Oh, so you critted?
Crit, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
You hear yelling from the garage. 1 point of damage. Apparently, it just clips your shoulder.
I assume the back door's probably the closer exit.
I'm kind of picturing it as like the house is here, and then you've got like a driveway space that you could use, and then the garage is off to the side. I think it's 6 and 1, half dozen the other. So if we want to say the back door is closer, sure.
Okay.
But I see it sort of being like parallel to the build of the house as opposed to like, perpendicular or whatever. Dex orders.
I have a 13.
12.
Okay, you passed the alertness. Did you pass the alertness?
No.
Okay.
I'm chambering around, getting prepared and everything.
Yeah. So you go sprinting out the back door. I'll say you can cover half of the distance.
Okay.
Where are you going?
You see him take off. It's your turn.
I'll run after him.
All right. You run after him as you see him locking and loading. Tina starts freaking out. That's
Tina,
the way I read it anyway.
Get Sophia someplace safe.
Looking at.
So you already told her if shit hits the fan, go to the bathroom.
What would you like your action to be, Jeff?
I'm gonna try and pin him with an unarmed combat.
Can I see that?
He can dodge or fight back.
Looking up the firearms.
Yeah.
Pass.
He would probably fight back because he can just swing the shovel at you with that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to take a melee attack, and I need a success that's higher than yours, correct?
Yep.
And you rolled a 20?
Yep.
I rolled a success, but it is not higher than 20.
Okay. Then he's pinned.
Ew.
So describe to me how you're pinning him. I'm curious.
I would tackle him.
Okay, so he swings at you, he hits you on the shoulder, you turn and you just bull rush him.
Yeah.
And as you bull rush him, you take him to the ground. But you realize something, you were asking questions about Santa Claus before. She is right, he does smell like wet leaves. Mm-hmm. Santa Claus also doesn't have a belly like a bowl full of jelly. Santa Claus feels like he's entirely made of jelly. It's like you land on a waterbed and you're pinning, but Santa's moving in opposite directions.
Huh.
So that's weird. You feel like your pin is not nearly as effective as it would have been if you had tackled like a 150 or 200 pound man.
Right.
And because he fought back, he doesn't get an action, correct?
Correct.
Troy.
Running towards.
Yeah, you sprint in. Roll sand, please.
Pass.
I'll call it 1. Trey seems to be laying on the ground, holding a viscous pile of vaguely dressed Santa.
I will take a shot.
Don't miss.
As a detective, I think you know what can happen.
I just see Fudge at the other end of the table going, I don't need to take the -4.
Is there a shovel or something that I could
There's a weird shovel on the ground laying
grab?
nearby.
Yeah. I'll grab that.
There's also a couple of mason jars with rags hanging out of them.
Yeah, I bet this place smells lovely.
Musky
Musky
moss. Still
moss.
together after tackling it.
Oh, I assumed I would have dropped those when I tried to fight.
Correct. I wonder
Yeah.
if they're still.
Yeah, but if he's standing over you, I don't know if I want to.
No, he's laying under me.
Oh, he's laying under you.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because I tackled him.
Would I have time to grab a mason jar and throw the contents on him, or is that too much?
Luck roll.
All of you.
Yes.
Not on you.
I'm on top of him.
Like, you're not over him. You're on top of him. Like, are you on top of him? Or are you, like, just over it? Like,
No, he tackled him.
Okay.
He's on him.
You're the one that gave me the idea for the mason jar, so it's your fault.
I know.
He has mounted Santa Claus.
Luck, you said, right?
Yes.
Low. Not low.
Both mason jars did break when Jeff leapt upon Santa.
Okay.
Oh, good. So I'm rolling around in it anyway.
Yeah.
Gasoline.
Awesome.
Well, I will grab a shovel then, and I mean, I know readying an action's not a thing, but I will ready an action to hit him once.
You've run in and picked up a shovel.
Yeah.
Dan Huber.
Yeah, I run in behind. I see you on top of this thing.
Kind of looks like I'm humping a Jello mold.
I do not want to visualize that.
That sounds pretty hot. Yeah, it's me.
Santa-shaped Jello mold.
I got my tire iron. I'm going to yell Arthur and see if it responds.
I've thought about that earlier. That's good. That's good remembering.
No response, as far as you can tell. Jeff, you're very quickly losing containment on Santa. Old St. Nick is slithering in two different directions at once.
Okay. I'm gonna try and run off of him.
Run off of him?
Well, get up and move away.
Okay, so you are moving away from Santa.
Yes.
So you get up, you're covered in slick, wet nastiness. You get up and get away from this thing. As Jeff gets up, everybody roll sand for me.
P2?
Yes.
Pass.
All right. Well, fuck you all. You all lose one as Santa's coat has been ripped. The plastic mask has come off. The beard has been discarded. It's a. Have you ever seen what the hell did they call them? I should have looked it up. Worm balls? Is that what they call them? Where worms will like gather and breed and mate in like a massive congealed lump.
Okay.
Nope.
It's like that, but it's 6 feet long. As Jeff backs up, they scatter. You start to see them burrowing under the garage door. You start to see them burrowing into the ground. They're vanishing.
What the fuck?
Grab the gas. Grab some weapons. Let's head back into the house.
Trey is like flipping out, trying to make sure that there are not worms crawling on me.
Demon worms! Demon worms! Demon worms! Sure.
Yeah, grab the gas can. Whatever has the gas in it.
Yeah. There's a little bit on the floor, obviously. We'll say that there's a little bit left because you had already poured out, 2 measures.
Yep.
There's not much. And as you step back outside, you can tell that cloud cover has made it dark a little early, and it's beginning to snow. The wind is whipping through the trees.
I'm going to look for that wood.
Yeah, so we came out for wood, but also look for if there's any like actual boards,
What do you mean?
like planks.
Oh, you're looking for okay. Yes. I would feel like you could find maybe some scraps of plywood, some 2x4s, hammer and nails. If you wanted that kind of stuff, you could find that.
Yeah.
Was there a jack in the back of that truck we came in?
I think that's fair.
Okay, keep an eye out, please. And I'm gonna jack the car up, and I'm take one of the big ass screwdrivers out of that toolkit and punch a hole in the gas tank.
Ooh, okay.
It's an SUV. You probably wouldn't have to jack it up to do that. You just get in there and poke a hole in it.
Angle it a little. I mean, I get what he's doing. Sure.
If the tires are flat, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's fair. It's snowy. But yeah, you can work on that operation. So you're working on that. You're covering him. Mm-hmm. What are you doing, sir?
I'm going to go back into the house and explain to Tina what happened with the wood and put that in the fireplace.
You said explain what happened with the wood. So are you explaining to her what happened, or are you?
No, I'm putting the wood in the fireplace and telling her that
She saw you both
a
sprint out
massive
there.
worms attacked our partner in the garage.
So you did tell her that a massive worms attacked your partner in the garage.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's not a problem at all. What do you mean worms?
You can human that. See what that reaction gives.
I mean, your trespassing Santa Claus turned into a mass of worms and
Got
attacked
worms.
our partner.
I'm selecting a different die than what I was selecting before. Perfect. What are you talking about? Okay.
So your intruder's real, and what it is entirely we don't know. But you obviously have already found out that conventional weapons don't do much to it. I think you and your daughter are in real danger. Yeah.
Perfect. I like that explanation.
You ever hear of 3 halflings in a trench coat? This is kind of like that, but with worms.
Nurse Jared, you hear, Mommy, 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 I found a present Santa left me.
Bitch.
Let's go back to the car. You get gas. I'm trying to figure out a way to fuck with you, but I don't know that I can.
Okay.
Troy, make an alertness roll. Did you make an alertness roll?
Yes.
Oh, unfortunate.
Fortunate for you. Because I know alertness isn't always good.
I just want to see something. Hold on. Don't
You've
get mad
got
at me.
one over there.
I need to see yours.
No, you don't. You want to.
Roll me a D100, Jeff.
24.
Troy.
Yo.
You see Trey stand up, and he's got... What were you collecting the gas in?
The gas can.
Okay, so you've punctured a hole. You've tried to wiggle it down there with the gas can or whatever. You see him pull out this full thing of gas. You see gas is continuing to pour on the ground. You see him take the gas can and lift it up and start pouring it over his own head as he reaches into the back of the trunk for something.
I go to tackle him.
Roll sand?
No, I'm going to tackle him.
I know you are. I just roll sand. Man.
Extreme pass.
Okay, we'll call it 1. You're operating under pressure. And then toss me in athletics. Let's just see what happens.
Ooh, nice.
Crit again.
So somehow you probably combat training. I don't know. Maybe you know Aikido,
I mean,
Taekwondo.
I'm pretty good. I got some good skills here.
So you probably have to drop the gun, but you just sprint full speed because you see he's covering himself and you see that flare coming out of the back of the car that Jeff definitely established for me there. God, as soon as I thought about this, I'm like, this is fucking great. And you tackle him, and as you, like I said, he's pouring the gas. He's now dropped the can, and he's going for the fuse, or for the flare, and to strike it. As you go in, you use like a disarm to flip the flare one way as you hit him with your other shoulder, and you both go down to the dirt hard. I say probably 1 point of damage each, because I mean you laid him out.
No, he's trained. He knows how to do it without hurting himself.
All right, I'll give Jeff 2 points then.
I'll take it.
It's better
will
than
take
burning
that.
yourself alive.
I'm not complaining. I'm trying to keep the guy with the gun alive.
What gun? He just dropped it in the snow. That's not a problem.
He knows how to use one.
As the
I didn't drop the gun in this. Why would I?
As the flare goes flying, you guys both go flying. You sort of tackle him in the snow. Jeff, you're being laid on. It's very cold. Your back hurts. You're staring up at the detective.
What are you doing?
Why'd you spill the gas?
You were pouring it on yourself.
No, I wasn't.
Smell yourself.
Yeah, you just dumped gas all over me.
We'll leave Laurel and Hardy for a minute.
What are you doing?
As you're standing there, Sophia comes running around the corner with a small box wrapped in red paper. You can see it's got a big elaborate tag within a scrawl. It's written Sophia. Look, Mommy, look at this present. Look at this present. This has got to be from Santa. I'm very clever. It doesn't match any of the other wrapping paper.
Shoot the kid.
He doesn't have a gun.
I look at Tina. Did you get her this present?
No. I bet Santa wanted me to have this. And she sits down and proceeds to start ripping the paper open.
Sophia, can I help you with that?
Nope, I got it. She opens the box. You can see something small and silver inside. Looks dirty, tarnished. And you see her pull out an antique pocket watch. And as she pulls out an antique pocket watch, thank you, bud. Tina begins to scream. Oh, you sons of bitches. That's twice I've had a great idea, and I think I've been ruined by die rolls.
Roll better.
You guys hear screaming from inside the house.
Run inside the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take what's left of the gas can with.
Yeah, there's still a little bit in there.
Yeah.
Probably wring your clothes out too.
So, you come in on this sort of tableau of Jared bending down to the child Sophia, who is sitting on the floor, who has opened this present, who is holding this grimy, dirty, tarnished silver pocket watch, and you see Tina is like doubled over, just screaming and sobbing. How do you have that? Where did that come from? What? And I mean, like full blown panic attack. At this point. One more fucking sand roll. One more sand loss, and the woman with the 38 would have had something to say about it. Then I'll play by the rules. She's one away from a breaking point instead of hitting it.
I'm going to turn to Tina, and can I use psychotherapy to try to calm her down? To see if
Sure, I'd allow you to use it.
okay. Yeah, 7 under 50.
Slap.
Get it together, woman.
I saw this in a movie once. It was from the 50s.
Tina, I need to know where it's from. Is that Arthur's pocket watch?
Fucking Humphrey Bogart, just slap the shit out of her. You're gonna have to drag her away, and like psychotherapy is, like you're separating her from the thing, and she's you guys come running in. He smells like gas and is leaving puddles on the floor. They're both covered in snow.
What happened?
You're busy.
Anything you two want to do as you come storming back into the scene?
Is the little girl still screaming at this pocket watch?
Oh no, she's just looking at it. She's like, how do I? Oh, and she pushes a button and it opens. Neat.
That is so cool. Let me see that.
Do you want to try and snag it from her?
If I have to,
I will grab the child as he tries to grab
I
her.
was gonna say, yeah.
You have now.
This isn't going to go her way.
Yeah.
I was just checking. That was sort of like Jeff's playful "I'm being fun to kids," but I didn't know if gas covered Jeff now wanted to rip the child away from.
I'm trying to calm down Tina to get some answers, and you guys are trying to manhandle her child. Right
You dragged her away. She's not watching.
He dragged her like 5 feet away, around the corner.
Trying to prevent her from summoning an eldritch horror.
You could always shoot her.
That is an option, but that is not the first option.
That is the Rancor's brothel way. Just shoot him.
No, that is dumb people's way. That happen to be on this podcast sometimes.
As you separate, you get a screaming child in your arms. You get a pocket watch. As you take a look at the pocket watch, it's old. It's rusty. It looks like it's been out in the elements. Like it looks like it's not been cared for. But she did pop it open.
Uh-huh.
You see a picture of a baby girl being held in front of a fireplace. You see a man holding the baby girl, wearing like a Christmas sweater. The mantle is decorated with stockings and so on and so forth. You can tell, because I'm imagining this is very cinematic. The pocket watch is open, your eyes pan up, and you realize it's this house and that fireplace. At the exact point that the nurse asks his question, it says, "That's Arthur's. He never went anywhere without it." You happen to notice that the watch is ticking. It's the exact same time as it is on the mantle. We get the lovely bonging synchronized of the clocks as a big gust of wind comes through. Both the front door and back door, which presumably are still open, slam shut cinematically, and the power goes out. Because I feel like that's just riding a wave here.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm leaving you there. Both women scream.
Slap.
This time that was Sophia, not Tina. I saw a bogey do this in a movie once. Ever seen Gone with the Wind? Don't hit people. Brothel PSA, don't hit people. Unless they ask you to and really like it.
Or they really deserve
Come
it.
up with a safe word first.
Now see, this is where I need to throw back his Mercury line, but I can't remember what the fuck it was.
Okay, so we're in the house. There's a bunch of wind. The lights went out.
Yeah.
The door slammed shut.
It's very cinematic.
How do the women react to that?
They're screaming.
Yeah.
Like, still screaming from previous things, or
Tina probably. Well, you did snag Sophia and took her away from the watch, so yeah, probably. They're both angry and
I didn't like take her away. I grabbed her so that he could take the watch.
shook her, screaming, "I will prevent you from summoning an elder god." Something along those lines.
No.
Yeah. She wants put down. She's not happy that you snagged her away. And
Again, I didn't snag her away.
You could put the child down. I think she would probably, that would lessen.
The child was not up.
She's going to kick you right in the nuts.
I held the child so that he could grab the watch.
I don't know you. You can't touch my purse. What do you guys want to do?
Fucking lock them in the bathroom.
I'm going to reassure Tina, we're not going to hurt Sophia. We need to get you someplace safe.
But how did she? How did she have the watch? The watch was gone. You made a good psychotherapy roll, so you've calmed her down. She's not acting insane, but she's dumbfounded about that watch.
What is the watch?
It was Arthur's. He took it with him everywhere. He had it on him when he disappeared. He wound that watch and put it in his pocket every morning and until he came home at night and put it beside the bedside. That watch went everywhere with him. Oh God.
Why do you smell like gas?
I like to imagine you're both standing beside.
I pointed. I don't remember your character's name, but I point at Troy's character,
Detective Huson.
Huson. Yeah.
I like to imagine you're both standing beside each other in the quiet, contemplating in the dark, and you're just hearing drip, drip, drip as he's making gasoline puddles. I almost immolated you, Jeff.
I know. Now I'm curious how.
You should be.
Yeah.
Check your ears.
Huh?
What was your husband studying before he disappeared? Do you know?
Linguistics. I mean,
Specifically.
oh, I don't remember. Why is it relevant?
Okay.
Well, he disappeared, and now something has come into your life, and now this watch of his has also appeared. So,
Did you slap a woman? Okay.
so it's likely to draw some conclusion that these things are connected.
Human criminology, psychology.
I have criminology. Where is it at? It's under C. Pass. Almost a crit.
Tina is breaking down, which I think is obvious to all of you. As the situation has got more tense, you can tell that she is, especially when you're talking to her, even raising your voice in a more affirmative tone, she's reacting like a whipped dog. Like you can tell that there's post-traumatic stress. She's expecting, I don't know, violence to come after some of this. Like she's clearly like mentally unstable, but it's not just the situation. There's something deeper there. Maybe you've broken folks before. You realize she's on the verge of shattering, but this is not just a last 24 hours thing.
Right.
There's something deeper there. I don't know what he was working on. Who knows?
I feel like you know something. This watch obviously is not an accident. There's something that you know here. We need to put the pieces together.
Does Arthur have any other things here in the house?
There's the stuff in the bedroom upstairs if you want. I don't see why it matters.
Let's get you and Sophia both in the bedroom upstairs.
You said there were worms?
I'm gonna grab Sophia and
Does that connect to anything for you?
No.
Did he hurt you? Or did you hurt him?
You don't have any sort of psychology shit.
No,
do you,
I
Jeff?
don't.
You don't have any human, do you?
Base.
You have human and psychology though, right?
Yeah.
I will give you the bonus that I think Jeff has earned. So you can roll one of those at plus 20%.
Yep, 24 under 70 then.
I'm going to take everything that Jeff said because I thought it was great. As Trey says, did he hurt you? Her head snaps, like to just stare at him, and you could see her begin to twitch. And he just floated into the question of, or did you hurt him? And like she just begins to shake. 1,000%. There is something there. There is unbelievable, deep traumatic stress. She knows he's dead, and that watch is impossible. You know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
I just no, I don't. This doesn't make any sense.
Tina,
I don't understand.
What happened to your husband?
I don't.
Tina, you have not been reporting to the FBI. We don't care if there was a crime. We're here trying to figure out what's going on.
And the only way we can protect Sophia is if you tell us the truth.
Good angle.
That is a good angle.
It is.
It's a very good angle. I'll let you take another psychology roll. Then I'll give you a 10% bonus to that too, because you guys are taking a good angle.
15 under 60.
Okay. He fell. It wasn't on purpose. He was going to hit me, and I didn't want him to, and I pushed him away, and the woods. Nobody goes out there. He was heavy. They talk about, dead weight, like so heavy. I can't. He can't.
Was he violent before this incident?
Sure. She stares right in. Let's fuck with you a little bit. She stares right into the nurse's eyes and says, "She'll understand, won't she? She doesn't now, but Tina will understand. It was an accident, but it needed to happen. It's a good thing. She'll understand, right?"
Okay, did you just misspeak, or did she actually say Tina will understand?
I don't know. I'm gonna leave it. Alertness rolls.
Crit.
Pass.
37 under 40.
You hear sleigh bells,
Are you listening?
followed by clump, 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 clump on the roof. Santa! And Sophia bolts up the stairs.